Okay, this is Gita Gyan level 3 Bhakti steps. So we have already learned level 1 and level 2 of Bhagavad Gita, and I hope that you understand quite a bit already. But still, keep on reading because there is always something new you will always understand. Okay, so we take respect from the deity Sri 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 Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, and we ask for their blessings and hope that we can become good devotees. Okay, y'all can see this or you want me to make it bigger? Y'all can see this?
Fine, Prabhuji can see.
Okay. You want me to make this bigger or this is okay? Okay, who would like to read this? Any volunteer?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Om Ajnana Timirandasya Janananjana Salakaya Chaksur Anmilitam Chaksur Anmilitam Yena
UN is un.
Chaksur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Nama Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Budale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitine Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaure Vani Pracharini Nirvesesa Sunyavadi Pasatya Desa Tarini Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
We take blessings from His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I think some problem. Okay, we take the blessings of Srila Prabhupada. We also take the blessings of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Okay. So today, the thing is, in this level 3, everyone is supposed to say something about the question I'm going to present to you. So all of you have to participate. That's part of the way it's supposed to do. I'm trying to make this a bit bigger than just now. And a bit. Okay. Anyway, I hope you can see the screen. Okay. Supposing in human life, you are supposed to go back to the spiritual world, right? Okay. Supposing if you cannot make it back to the spiritual world, and you will be given a chance to come back to this material world, in these pictures, which one would you want to be? So everyone is supposed to answer. Shall we start with Arminda? Which one you want to be? There are so many pictures. Choose one of the things. You are here, you are here, and you are here. Which one you would like to be when you are told to come back to this material world because you did not make it yet?
Okay, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I will choose the first picture to come back as a human to correct whatever not settled, whatever not done, my good deeds, more into spiritual life rather than material life.
Okay, good. And which particular type of human being you would like to be? Arminda?
Yes, Prabhuji. This part I haven't really
That you
think.
want to actually continue your spiritual life, right?
Yes.
So which family you would like to be in? What type of family?
Family that's more devotional.
Okay, devotee family lah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you,
next,
Prabhuji.
who would like to say? Shangari, what would you be?
I would like to be born as a human, Prabhu.
You would like to be
Born as a human,
human. Okay, what type of family you like to be in?
a devotee family.
Devotee family. Okay. Next, Ambiga. Ambiga, are you there? Ambiga? Okay, later we'll ask her. Prema? Prema? Prema, are you there? Okay, Subhadra, what would you like to be if you did not make it back to the spiritual world?
I would prefer to be a human being, Prabhu. Preferably in a devotee family.
Okay.
And, if unfortunately things didn't go on well for me, take my devotional service from where I left off.
Okay. Anyone here wants to be in a rich family?
Sorry, bro, what family?
Rich family.
Rich family. Oh.
Maybe you want to have some nice luxury. Okay, Saru.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I will choose the human family, more towards spirit, deepen our spiritual knowledge, service to mankind, and be a wiser and better person.
Oh, okay. Okay, who hasn't said yet? Prema? Prema, are you there? Ambika? Everyone's supposed to participate. Are you there? Okay, anyway, maybe they are not there. Okay, there are human life versus animal life. What is the difference and what is the similarity? Okay, who would like to read this verse? It's Bhagavad Gita 7.3.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I will read.
Yes.
Manushyanam saharesu kashid yatati siddhyaye yatatam api siddhanam kashim mam veti tatvata. Out of many thousands among men, one may endure for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Thank you, Prabhuji.
So Krishna is actually very difficult to understand. So if you want to understand why Krishna does this and that, it is not easy. Sometimes some people ask, why is Krishna allowing so much bad things to happen in this material world? But then Krishna is not the cause, because the thing that happens is everyone is having their karma. So Maya Devi is orchestrating everything, and whoever has done bad karma and have done good karma, they accordingly get the benefit and the punishment that they are having. But for the human being as a devotee, normally the Maya Devi is a little bit more kind. She will try not to give you so much punishment because you are doing devotional service to the Lord. And whatever difficulties that you are having, she's trying to make it such that you learn something from that so you can become a better person and a better devotee. So that is the difference, that he also has been told by Krishna to actually act in this way. And Krishna himself also does do that. He does help devotees and mitigate their karma that they are supposed to suffer. And sometimes he gives them the test so that they will learn something from that and become a complete devotee. So, you know, Arjuna was in the battlefield with Krishna, right? And Arjuna said, Krishna, can you bring me to the middle of the battlefield? And Krishna knows that Arjuna is going to become broken-hearted by seeing all his relatives and gurus on the other side. And he knows also, because Krishna says, I know the present, past, and future. He also knows that Arjuna is going to say, I will not fight. But Krishna still brought Arjuna to the middle of the battlefield so that Arjuna can see all these things that all his relatives and friends which are going to fight against him. So why does Krishna allow? You see, Arjuna is a very good friend of his, of Krishna, and he's very devoted to Krishna. But Arjuna still is not complete. He still has this weakness for not following his duty when it comes to family and friends. So he is still in a little bit of a material mode because he gives all the reasons why he should not fight. We have gone through all this, so I will not repeat what we have gone through in Bhagavad Gita. And also, Krishna wanted to use Arjuna to speak the Bhagavad Gita so that not only Arjuna can complete his spiritual upliftment, but we also can benefit and complete our spiritual upliftment. Okay, you understand so far, huh? So that is why Krishna says, okay, I will bring Arjuna, let him see, let him get sad, let me speak the Gita for the benefit of Arjuna, because Arjuna is still not complete in his wisdom, and for the benefit of all the devotees that are going to come in the future. Okay, so and Krishna is actually saying very hard to understand me. Even Arjuna could not understand me. And sometimes we cannot understand. Now I have to ask you a question. If someone comes to you and says, okay, prove to me there is God and I will believe in God. So what is the answer to this? Who would like to give me, can everyone participate? Because everyone's supposed to participate. Who can give me the answer if someone said, let me see if there is God? Then I will believe in your God. Supposing an atheist comes. So what can we say? Ambika, are you there? Ambika? Okay, Shangari, how you would like to say something? Supposing I am the atheist, I say, Shangari, prove to me there is God, then I believe in God. What you will say? Shangari? Is everyone there? Like no one speaking.
Yes, Prabhu, we are here.
Yeah, so, okay, who will say? Who wants to volunteer? Okay, let's get
Okay,
over.
Prabhu, I volunteer, Prabhu.
Yeah.
When you asked me the question, I thought of something that I read from one of Prabhupada's book. He said that, I agree with him. He says that if there's an atheist, we just ask him to think about the, nature around him. If there is something that is there in existence, there has to be a manufacturer. A simple thing like a guitar. If you believe in the existence of a guitar, which means you can see it's tangible. So similarly, you do believe that Gita has got a manufacturer, or rather the creator. So same thing like that. When you look around, you can see nature, you can see the tree, you can see the clouds, you can see all the creation. So don't you agree that there must be a creator there? So that's how I will tell them.
Okay, then I as atheist will say, but then in your Rig Veda is written that the Lord is not created by anyone, he is there. So, but then you say that he is creating, but he is not created. So how? So who created God?
God? Oh, he will ask who created God. That's why we say that, God is beyond our intelligence. Just like a 4-year-old, when you talk to a 4-year-old about the mechanics or the workings of an aeroplane, he will not understand.
Okay.
So similarly, only a pilot will understand. So our intelligence is such that, we just understand according to our intelligence and not beyond that.
Okay. Quite good answer. Okay. Who else? Some more. Arminda, you would like to try?
I really don't know how to explain in word, Prabhuji, because really can't.
Because not only that atheists might ask you, sometimes in your heart also suddenly you get this idea. Is that really God? One time, sometimes the Maya Devi will come and catch you and try and test you also. Okay, anyway, you can't think. Who else would like to try? Okay, otherwise, I give my idea. If someone asks me what I will say that actually I believe there is God because I don't think that the material body is going on its own. There must be a spiritual. There must be a spiritual atma. If there's a spiritual atma, then there is a spiritual God. Second thing is you are asking me to prove that there is God. Then you believe. I want you to prove that there is no God. You also can't. You try and tell me. Can you prove there is no God? He also will get stuck.
Oh, reverse psychology.
Reverse. I cannot. Okay, you asking me to prove. You first prove to me that there is no God. Then he will say some things that there's a lot of suffering if really God is there and all that. So anyway, second question is I was asking, you know, the deer, the elephant, and the cow, when they all eat the grass. No, sorry, the deer, the elephant, or the cow. Anyway, you can use one. The deer, the cow, and the goat. They all eat grass. But when they pass stool, all is different. The goat will give pellets, the cow will give dung, and the deer will give, I don't know what really will give. But anyway, can you tell me why is it that all eat grass, but their feces come out different? But all are eating grass. Then this one was one girl was sitting in an aeroplane with one man, a young girl, something like Shangari said. So she was reading a book, a spiritual book. So this man said, "I'm an atheist. I would like to talk to you." And then she said, "I would like to ask you one thing first. The deer and the cow and the goat all eat grass. Why is it their stool is different?" He said, "I don't know." Then she said, "What? You don't even know about about this? So what the shit I care about whether you believe in God or not? You go and believe in no God, I will believe in my God. Thank you very much. We have nothing more to say." So actually, it is also, you know, this type of, when you get this type of arguments, the person who is giving you an argument can talk long, and you can talk long. In the end, what will happen? It will not come to any good. It's just a little bit of a waste of time. So in this way, the God is also an experience. You can feel the love of the Lord. You can feel if you go in a spiritual path, you can feel the what you say. You can feel the what you say. Your mind is at peace, and also you sometimes, if you really want to talk to God, you will see that God really can talk back to you. So that's an experience some people have. So keep on talking to the Lord, and one day you will actually understand. So now this today's topic is animal and human being. So what is the difference between animal and human being? They cannot talk about, animals cannot talk about spiritual things, but human beings can. And then in the Srimad Bhagavatam is also written that a human being who does not search for the Lord is considered a two-legged animal. Why? Because they are doing the same things animals do. So what are the same things they do? Let us see. So let's say you want a perfection of life. Supposing you are a human being already. So this man is wanting to actually climb up the what you call work ladder and get a very good job. This person, he wants to get a very good degree so he can get a very good job. This man wants to have a nice wife and a family and a successful life also. Also money. This man like to actually be so rich that he can afford a mansion. Not even mansion, like a castle. And then this man, he wants this lady, more lady than man. She wants to be so rich that she can get a lot of jewelry. And this man wants so much money that he can get a car of his dreams. So we all consider ourselves sophisticated in the material sense, right? So we think that this is the ultimate goal of life. So this is what a person normally thinks. For them, spiritual life is secondary. What they are looking for is they are looking for happiness. And these people are all looking for happiness in the material things. Okay? And they think that they are in the advanced species. So here you have the similarities between animals and human beings. Animals eat, we also eat. The only difference is we can either eat in a simple way or we can eat in a very grand way. The animals are always eating in their normal, simple way. Okay, but all of them need to eat. The animals are going around looking for food. We are going around looking for money so that we can get a home and food. But the main idea is food first, and then after that a place to stay next. So this is the human animals also looking for a place to stay, a home. But their home may be in caves or maybe in trees or something. So there is similarities between human beings and animals. And then human beings need to sleep. Animals also need to sleep. Right? All of us need sleep. Only thing is human beings sleep on a nice uh, house in which we have a pillow and mattress. Animals just sleep wherever they. So then animals, human beings have family. Animals also have families. See? So we have like here an Indian family, here another family, and then we have animal family. They are also similar. This is a similarity. And what is this? So now we go back. Eating, sleeping, meeting, and here we call defending. Animals, this mongoose trying to eat the cobra. The cobra is trying to protect itself. It's not the cobra trying to bite the mongoose. It is the mongoose who wants to eat the cobra. And the cobra is trying to protect himself. And then here you have dogs fighting because one dog wants to go to the place where the other dog is living. So the dog which is living wants to protect. And here we have human beings where they have war. War, what happened? One country is invaded. So now these soldiers have to protect their country because there's somebody wants to take over their country. And so these soldiers need to protect. So many things boil down to 4 activities: eating, mating, defending, and what? Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. All of us have the same. Okay, there's no difference. So what is the differences? Even we have human beings can dance, human beings can sing, even peacocks can dance, even birds can sing. That's also not a difference. It's a similar. So what is the common factor in this picture? I would like one of you to, or some of you to please let me know. What is the common factor here?
The ability to learn.
Ability to learn. Okay. Some more? Somebody else? What do you see in this picture?
Respect to teachers, guru.
Okay, respect to guru. Some more? There is more to it. Try and see a bit clearer.
Intelligence.
Pardon?
Intelligence. Intelligence.
Sense of what?
They have the intelligence, the intellect.
Animals also have intellect, but this is you're talking something which only humans have. Sangari, you would like to try? Okay, I give you a hint. Okay. Who is this? Durga Maharaj. This is Narada. So what is Durga Maharaj is asking from Narada Muni? Durga Maharaj is saying that he wants to go and look for Krishna because he wanted a kingdom bigger than his father, but still he was going to Krishna. So Narada Muni told him as a guru how to get Krishna. You chant Om Namo Narayana Namah. And then here you have Brahma is talking to Narada Muni. Brahma got the signs from the Lord, and now he is instructing to his son Narada Muni. Here we have a teacher giving instructions to the students. So Guru is there, but the inquiry and wanting to learn is prevalent, and this is actually learning spiritual Brahma and Narada Muni and Durva and Narada Muni. Actually, Durva wanted material, but later on he converted spiritual. But here is you are looking for material knowledge. So if you want to be a doctor, you have to attend university and class, right? Example. So what is the common factor? So here we have a small child is walking with his father and he is inquiring constantly. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? And then one day they are going, and then they found this wedding party. You know, the child and the father was walking past. So you see, the father said, when I was a young father in my household life, I was overflooded with hundreds of questions from my second son, who was my constant companion. So there was a big procession they came across. He was given all possible answers to his 1,000 questions regarding the marriage party. Finally, he's saying, why are they getting married and all that? So finally, he's saying, he's asking father, so are you also married? So this is of course a very funny, because the child is very small. He doesn't know the meaning of marriage. So he's asking, are you married? So this question gave rise to loud laughter from all the elderly gentlemen, although the boy was perplexed as to why they are laughing. Anyway, the boy was satisfied by his married father. So in this way, So whatever the father is telling the child is learning. So same way, when we go to the Guru and we go to Bhagavad Gita, whatever Krishna is telling, we also learn and we progress, right? Important thing is the correct instruction should be given to us, and we should not be given wrong instructions. If we get a wrong instructions, we will do the wrong thing. So we are having eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. These are the four common things among humans. And so what they should rather deal, we should actually understand that these are common to animals and human beings. So as a human being, we should be thinking about who am I? Who am I? Why am I suffering? And who is God? These are the three questions to answer to start your spiritual life. This is why you wanted to learn Bhagavad Gita, because you are looking for some spiritual understanding. Who am I? Why am I suffering? And who is God? Right? That is why you came to Bhagavad Gita. These are the three main questions people ask. So, what is Ahato Brahma Jinasa? One should inquire about the Brahman, the absolute truth, the transcendental spiritual nature. So if you can start asking that this means that there is no meaning in this life, that there must be something higher, there's a higher purpose. What is my destiny? Where is my destiny? And what is the purpose of my life? This question should be asked by people who want to progress. Otherwise, you will think how I can be happy in this material life. So whenever a person wants to try and be happy in this material life, he will keep on thinking and thinking and thinking and trying, okay, maybe if I get a lot of money, I'll be happy. Then later on, he gets a lot of money. Then maybe I should get a nice wife. And then he cannot get a nice wife. He gets a wife who's maybe not so nice. So then he says, you see, I'm not happy because of this. But actually, frankly speaking, whatever it is, happiness is from within. If you can become satisfied with whatever you get and whatever you have, and look at and thank the Lord for whatever you get, syukur, as they say, then you will actually be satisfied and be peaceful. Otherwise, you will go on and on and on, and finally, at the end of your life, you will not have succeeded in finding out the truth. In the end, the absolute truth, the transcendental spiritual nature, you will not understand. You don't understand, you come back next life. So then your whole life is wasted. All of you are very actually nice. When we ask that if you were given another birth, what you will take, all of you said you want to be in the family of devotees. That means you have really heard the Bhagavad Gita nicely, because Krishna was asked by Arjuna, what will happen if we do devotional service but don't make it? And Krishna says either you'll be in a rich family or in a family of devotees. And a family of devotees, if you are long time you did service and you could not make it, I will put in a family of devotees. So don't try to become a flower. Don't try to become something like the bird. One person said that she wants to be a butterfly, so she can fly everywhere. Another person says, I want to be the grass in the holy dung. They are devotees. These are the answers they give. And so that all the devotees can step on me, So then there are many, many answers. Somebody said, I want to be a flower so I can be offered to the Lord. But in Bhagavad Gita, we read that actually it's best is to carry on devotional service and go back, right? So this is the absolute nature, transcendental spiritual nature. Okay, who would like to read this, please? Who hasn't read? Saru, you like to read?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Verse from Hito Padesa. Ahara nidra baya maitunam cha samanyam etat pasubir naranam dharmo hi tesam adiko viseso dharmena hina pasube samana. Both animals and humans share the activities of eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. But the special property of the humans is that they are able to engage in spiritual life. Therefore, without spiritual life, humans are on the level of animals. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Very good. So this is the nectar of the holy name. As in the Kali Yuga, the best way to go back to the spiritual world is to chant the holy name of the Lord. Right? This is the easiest way to read the scriptures, follow the scriptures, and also to engage yourself in mantra meditation. Because the meditation that is recommended is mantra meditation, and the Maha Mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, who would like to read this? Who hasn't read? Please volunteer. Okay, I will read now because there is some thing. Okay, Natham Das Thakur Singh, Hari Hari, Vipale Janama Goina. There's a bhajan with this. So it means, my dear Lord Krishna, I have simply wasted my time. Why? Then the next verse of the bhajan is Manusa Janama Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajiya Janiya Suniya Vesa Aenu. Because the meaning is, because I have received the human form of life, which is meant for understanding Krishna, yet I have simply wasted my time by not taking advantage of this opportunity. I have done everything but worship Radha Krishna. Therefore, I have taken poison knowingly. Now you must understand that this Narottam Das Thakur is a pure devotee, but he is so humble that he is singing like this. And the meaning, and look at the meaning. He is so humble, he really feels that he has not done enough about using his time for the full service of Radha Krishna. Actually, he is totally committed, but he thinks like that. Okay, who would like to read the second part? Sangari, you like to try?
When one takes poison knowingly, he commits suicide, and not taking advantage of the human form is something like that. If we do not understand Krishna in this life, we are knowingly taking poison. This material life is just like blazing a forest fire. Eating, sleeping, enjoying sex, and defending are the main material activities. When we are engaged simply in these things, our hearts are always burning as if we had taken poison. How can we be cured?
So how can we be cured? That's the question you're supposed to answer. Arvinda, how can we be cured?
By practicing spiritual, reciting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then service to mankind.
Okay, by taking up devotional service, right?
Yes.
All right. Any other way? Anyone else? How can we be cured? We are all in a disease position right now, right? So we are in a disease position, we need to be cured. We have to go to the hospital. When we go to the hospital, which is called the temple, what are they giving us? They are giving us prasadam to eat. So we get in our sinful life. And then second thing, what else they are giving us to do? They are making us chant Hare Krishna so that we can be purified. Third thing, what they're making us to do, the hospital, the temple hospital, make you see the deities. So that is another way to cure you. Another way, you can sing bhajan for the Lord. Everyone can sing bhajan for the Lord. There's no such thing that I don't have a good voice, I have a good voice. That's okay. If you have a good voice, maybe you can sing in public. You don't have such a good voice, or you have a good voice, you can sing for in front of your altar in your house, and sing for the Lord. Or you also can, and what else in the temple they ask you to do? They ask you to do seva, clean the temple, cook the food for the devotees. This is the type of seva. So seva you do, that's how you get purified. What else they ask you to do in temple? They get you to listen to
Eat
class.
prasadam, Prabhu.
Yeah, prasadam. Yes, that's what I told you. Okay. And then they ask you to read Bhagavad Gita or scriptures so that you can get educated and purified. Because the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna, there is no difference. So when you read the Bhagavad Gita, you're fully engaging your senses and your eyes and your thoughts in the service of Krishna also, and you're educating yourself and purifying yourself. So this is how you consider the temple like a hospital. We all need to get cured. Go there. And then one more last thing. When we go temple, what else I have missed out? Can anyone say? I have missed out one or two things. Anyone can say what is missing in what I say? Now Mataji said prasadam. Okay, very good. You eat prasadam, you get purified. Yes. What else? What else you get? You get devotee friends. When you go temple, you got other people also are coming to temple, and you can make friends with the devotees who are coming, and you can actually have more devotee friends and take an association of more devotees, so that sometimes when you are down, they will help you come up. Sometimes when you get what you say, you feel like Maya is dragging you, they will help you pull you back up. Okay, anything else?
Prabhu.
Yes.
No, Prabhu, just what is the correct term for it? Can we say sadhu sangha or devotee association?
That's the same thing, different language.
It's the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
Some people are saying sadhu means, they're referring to the
Sadhu means
sadhu.
devotees. No.
That's why there were two versions. Normally, I mean, earlier I've heard sadhu sangha means devotee association, but someone was recently saying cannot say sadhu sangha. It's supposed to be devotee association.
It's the same. If you talk
Same, right?
in Hindi, is sadhu sangha.
Yeah.
So that's the same. There's no difference.
It's the same, huh?
Okay. So sadhu means people who are devotional. Sadhu. Of course, when we say sadhu, we think of pure devotee. But in a broader sense, sadhu means devotees. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay. So now preaching is the essence. So when you learn the Bhagavad Gita, you're supposed to help and preach to others. Teach others, get them to join the classes. Sometimes people give books. One Mataji said that when she was working for one firm, the boss gave her a Bhagavad Gita. That's how she started becoming Krishna conscious, you know. So that's how. So in this way, we all, once we learn already, we should teach. So that is one of the things that you can make yourself a better. By preaching, you will learn more yourself. You learn more. Okay. 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 This is why we should preach. Who would like to read this? Who hasn't read? Subhadra?
I haven't read.
Yeah, you read.
Are you ready to share what you have learned? A sadhu, as described above, is a devotee of the Lord. His concern, therefore, is to enlighten people in devotional service to the Lord. That is his mercy. He knows that without devotional service to the Lord, human life is spoiled. A devotee travels all over the country from door to door preaching, be Krishna conscious. Be a devotee of Lord Krishna. Don't spoil your life in simply fulfilling your animal propensities. Human life is meant for self-realization or Krishna consciousness. These are the preachings of a sadhu. He is not satisfied with his own liberation. He always thinks about others. The sadhu has the thankless task of impressing upon them the importance of devotional service. Sometimes devotees are personally attacked with violence. Lord Jesus Christ was crucified. Haridas Thakur was caned in 22 marketplaces. And Lord Chaitanya's principal assistant, Nityananda, was violently attacked by Matai and Jagai and Matai. But still they were tolerant because their mission was to deliver the fallen souls. Thank you, Prabhu.
Devotee is tolerant. Remember the qualities of a devotee in Bhagavad Gita: tolerant, merciful, patient, and wanting to help others. Okay, this is the way to help. So Shravana is speaking about the Lord. So we'll watch this movie with a clip.
You've gone to school, grade school, high school, college, and university, and you've learned a lot of things. Either in training, have been educated for a career, but have you ever gone to a school that teaches you to be human? Yeah,
Is it loud enough or not? Is it loud enough?
It's loud, but there is breaking.
It's breaking. Okay.
A little bit.
I will go direct to YouTube and get you this. Then it'll be loud and clear.
Tuan-tuan, mungkin RM10 yang anda sumbangkan kepada Akademi Tahfiz.
You've gone to school. grade school, high school, college, and university, and you've learned a lot of things. Either in training or have been educated for a career. But have you ever gone to a school who teaches you to be human? Yeah, I mean that. A school that teaches how to be. Now hold on, you may say, I am a human being. But my answer to that would be, how do you know? How do you know what a human being is? Okay. Rather than argue, let's go to the Oxford Dictionary. It says, human being, a man, woman, or child of the species Homo sapiens, distinguished from other animals by superior mental development, power of articulate speech, and upright stance. So, that definition hits the problem on the head. Oxford defines you as an intelligent, upright, articulate animal. Yes, it says humans are a species of animal. But aside from this, there's another wiser definition of a human being. The definition of the Bhagavad Gita, which is the universally accepted authority on yoga and dictionary on human conduct and human personal development. The Gita defines a human being as someone who uses his or her superior intelligence to understand that the purpose of life is self-realization and liberation, and who practices spiritual discipline to attain that topmost liberation. The human being is more than an intelligent animal. So, having heard what a human being is, let's consider what an animal is and turn to the Bhagavad Gita. It defines an animal as a living entity that does four things. It eats, sleeps, mates, and defends. So, if education is about training our higher intelligence for a more refined and elaborate kind of eating, sleeping, sex, and defense, then we remain nothing else than refined animals. Not humans, but sophisticated animals. Animals with skirts, suits, and ties, animals with mobile phones and airplanes, animals with atom bombs and rock and roll, and animals who have sex in high-rise buildings. But animals nonetheless. And education that does not teach the science of self-realization is education for an elaborate animal existence. Dear watcher, it's a travesty that humans, in the name of education, have been systematically degraded to the stature of animals. Unfortunate, but true. It's here in the Oxford Dictionary. So, what is human schooling? The education to be a human is the education that teaches us how to distinguish matter from spirit, to identify ourselves as spiritual beings, completely distinct from our bodies, which are really like clothes covering the soul. Human education is about understanding how we have become degraded to the level of animals, and how we are bound in a world where we struggle for just a meager existence. How did we come to this humiliating condition? And how can we free ourselves from bondage? By following the science of Bhakti Yoga, by chanting the mantra of deliverance, and by living in a way that we are free of karma, not bound by it. Yes, that is the education that teaches us not about eating, sleeping, mating, and defense, but about self-realization. How can you avail yourself of such education? Right now I'm here in Krishna Valley in Hungary. This is the place to receive such an education. Other than self-sufficiency, more important than self-sufficiency, we teach self-realization. And I understand perfectly well that you may not be able to come here. Then for you, I suggest our home study guide. This course is afforded by reading the Bhagavad Gita. It is the primary textbook that we use. It contains the original text translated, and for further guidance, elaborate explanatory notes by my self-realized guru. Unfortunately, you probably didn't get this knowledge at school. Make up at home for what you missed at school. Learn from the Bhagavad Gita. You will realize for yourself what real education means.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the end of the class. Any questions? That's a nice video that we learn in school. We need to learn a bit more. So we need to do some home education or attend the Bhagavad Gita class. So that
Prabhu, sorry. No, Prabhu, I just want to ask, is there any anything to read, Prabhu? Any reference from the Srimad Bhagavatam, anything that you want us to read?
well, you can start reading the Srimad Bhagavatam.
I see. Okay. The first canto,
Or you can start reading the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Okay, there are two advanced. I want to complete my Srimad Bhagavatam first.
Which chapter are you in? I mean, which canto are you in?
I have read first canto, but then I have to reread the first canto again.
You want to reread first one again? Don't. You will never get to the end.
I see.
You
Okay.
finish until the end, then next time you can reread.
Okay.
First, I know somebody who read the first canto, then at the end of first canto, oh, I don't remember the first part. I go and reread again.
Oh, okay.
Finish the It's like Bhagavad Gita, I have to read chapter 1 and chapter 2. After that, I forget chapter 1, I go back to chapter 1. Again, I go chapter 2, again forget. No, you finish.
Just finish, yeah? Just carry on, Prabhu.
Carry on.
Just continue. Okay.
Otherwise, you can read Chaitanya Charitamrita also. You can stop for a while and read the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
So, okay.
It can be done.
So can do like, you can read simultaneously, Prabhu. You can read Canto 1, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, then go to Chaitanya Charitamrita, and then go to Canto 2.
But you know, Chaitanya Charitamrita for you.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You already read the third canto, so you can actually go and read the Chaitanya Charitamrita and finish it first. Then you carry on chapter 4 because Chaitanya Charitamrita is faster.
Oh, okay.
Faster. If you read regularly in 6 months to 1 year, you can finish.
Yeah.
And it's not so much philosophy so heavy. It's more, but anyway, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Someone sent me they said that 5 pages a day. I sent to you, Prabhu. Whether that is true or not.
Well, actually, normally you count the total number of verses, divide by how many verses. Supposing 6 months, you put 180 days.
I see. They said that 5 pages a day of nectar of devotion you can finish in 3 months. 5 pages a day of Bhagavad Gita essays you can finish in 6 months. And then they're going by 5 pages a day. Srimad Bhagavatam, 8.5 years. And then Charitamrita, 5 pages a day, 4 years.
No,
So they gave the breakdown.
You should look at how many verses you're supposed to do.
This one we're talking about pages.
I know.
Page by page.
I would prefer you to think on terms of verses. But anyway,
verses. Okay.
You know, some people have different philosophy. For me, I will go for, like in Bhagavad Gita, if you read 2 verses a day, you can finish in 1 year. You read 4 verses a day, you can finish in 6 months. Yeah. Anyway, it's good. Chaitanya Charitamrita is easier to read. Yeah, it's a lot of for you lah. Okay. Anyway, whatever you read is good. There is no loss. But don't go back to Canto 1. Carry on.
Okay.
If you want
Yes.
to do Bhagavatam, carry on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Finish it all. Then when you come back, you can pick and choose where you want to go because you already know the full story.
Oh, all right.
Full
I
story.
get it.
You understand?
Yes. I know how to refer back, lah, Prabhu.
Ah,
Where to find what? Okay. I get it.
like that.
All right.
And it will come back in your memory. Oh yeah, I've read this.
Yes.
Otherwise, you will not understand.
Thank you, Prabhu. That was my question.
Ambika, how are you, Ambika? Are you very quiet today? Okay, anyway, thank you very much. Any other question?
Prabhu, how long will this class be? 7, 8 weeks, is it?
2 weeks.
Sorry?
12.
12 weeks. Okay.
That's section 1. Then you want to go to section 2, another 12 weeks.
Oh, what is section 2, Prabhu?
Actually, basically to make you into, actually you have gone, you are of the stage where section 1, you have actually gone through it. Because you already initiated.
Oh, just like revision for me, Prabhu.
Yeah, okay. It's always nice to, again go through it and get more inspired and have more faith.
Yeah. Sometimes you may have missed out something the first time around,
Yeah.
or the first time around could have forgotten or didn't appreciate it at that time. Now then you remember it. For me, it's like that.
Yeah, it is like that.
So sometimes when you're talking, it's like, oh yeah, correct. I'll be like thinking, right?
Okay, I like to ask the others how you like the class so far today. It's actually more interaction class. Arminda, how you find it?
Yes, Prabhuji, is good. More interaction so that we actually learn more by more interaction rather than just listening to one way. So there's two-way conversation goes on.
So I want you to interact more next class so that you can.
Okay.
Everyone's supposed to say something.
Okay.
Okay, Saru, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu. For me, all your classes, I mean, it's more like you learn something. You learn something new. Or self-realization. Oh, this is some important points I realize. Oh, okay. Self-realization, la Prabhu. Very good.
Very good. Okay, good.
Very good. Very good.
How you like it so far?
I like it. It's very interesting. As Arminda says, I don't know what to say. I understood more better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more a deep understanding. Yeah.
Just a technical more Bhagavad Gita. Now you are supposed to apply knowledge.
Oh yeah, and I think we are also thinking. It is in the beginning the questions you ask. You want to go as a human or what makes us think in one word, Prabhuji. It's self-realization. Make us self-realize a lot of things. Very good, Prabhuji.
Sangari, how you like it so far?
Today's class was very interesting, Prabhu. Like it made me think a lot, and then how to say, more interactive compared to the previous classes.
Yeah, that's good. Previous also, y'all were beginners. Y'all only starting to learn. So you also don't know what to think. Now you are already in the thought. Ambika says it's very interesting. Okay, so we meet next Saturday, 7:30 to 8:30. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.